Long ago, in a land surrounded by rivers and wide golden fields, there stood a powerful kingdom called Amarvan. Its walls were tall, its army was strong, and its king was feared across neighboring lands. King Viridharma ruled from a palace made of stone and gold. People said his crown weighed more than iron, and his words carried the sound of thunder. When the king spoke, no one questioned. When the king decided, no one argued. Yet, something was missing. The markets were quiet. The laughter of children had faded. The people obeyed, but they did not smile. The king believed silence meant peace. But silence, when forced, slowly becomes sorrow. One evening, as the sun melted into the horizon, an old servant approached the king. "Your Majesty," the servant said gently, "the people bow low, but their hearts do not rise." The king laughed. "Hearts do not rule kingdoms. Power does." That night, the king slept, but his dreams were restless. He saw his kingdom standing tall, yet slowly cracking at its roots. The next morning, the king did something no ruler had done before. He removed his crown. He wore simple clothes, and he walked out of the palace alone. No guards, no trumpets, no fear. He became just another man on the dusty roads of Amarvan. At the edge of the fields, he met a farmer struggling with dry soil. "Why don't you complain to the king?" the disguised ruler asked. The farmer smiled sadly. "We used to speak," he said, "but the king stopped listening long ago." Those words struck deeper than any sword. In the village, the king heard a mother whisper to her child, "Work hard, don't dream too loud. Dreams attract punishment." He heard merchants say, "Truth is expensive here." He heard elders sigh, "A ruler who does not hear will one day fall," without a sound. Every step felt heavier, not because of the road, but because of truth. That night, the king returned to the palace. He stood before a mirror. He placed the crown on the table, and for the first time, he asked himself, "Am I ruling a kingdom, or am I ruling fear?" He realized something painful. Power had made him tall, but distance had made him blind. The next morning, the king ordered something unexpected. "No weapons," he said, "no punishments. Call the people, not to hear me, but so I can hear them." The crowd gathered cautiously. Silence filled the air. The king stepped forward and spoke softly. Then, an old woman raised her voice. "We are tired of being silent," she said. A young man followed. "We don't want a fearless king. We want a fair one." A child said simply, "I want my father to come home smiling." The king listened. He did not interrupt. He did not defend. For hours he listened. Days turned into weeks. Taxes were eased. Voices were welcomed. Mistakes were forgiven. The king still ruled, but differently. And something magical happened. Fields grew greener. Markets grew louder. Homes filled with laughter again. The kingdom did not become weaker. It became unbreakable. Years later, when King Viridharma was old, a young prince asked him, "What is the greatest power of a king?" The old king smiled. "A crown gives authority," he said, "but listening gives loyalty. A ruler who listens builds a kingdom. A ruler who ignores builds his own fall." What would you do if you were the king? Comment your thought and share this story with one person. Thanks for watching.